is your girl Melody, and welcome back to another episode of Anime Episode Review. Now, the first episode that I did of this series was back on Saturday, which was the Dr. Stone episode review of the first episode, which just came out just like Saturday. But as I promised, I didn't make that promise on Saturday, but I made a promise to you guys that I'll be doing my episode review of the first episode of the new anime that came with Fire Force. I mean Dr. Stone, which was Fire Force. Why do I get that opposite all the time? Like, what? I think I got the opposite at the beginning. I talked to Dr. Stone, and now it's time for Fire Force. So, Fire Force it is, episode 1. Let's get it. Let's go. So, the first episode was really good, and I absolutely love it. Like, the first episode was just like, okay, some interesting things happening, and then boom, someone bursts in flames, and then the Fire Force came. Shinra Kusakabe comes in, and yes, it was like the best time in my life. Also, fun fact, as mentioned in the trailer for Fire Force, the creator, the same like artist for Fire Force is the same one who did Soul Eater, so I can see the comparison between Fire Force and Soul Eater with the same artist doing like these character designs and all that. So with Fire Force, there has been some awesome like things that had been going around. I've been hearing it a lot on Instagram, so with the first episode, it was really, really good. Like, it showcased like a bit of a battle scene, and then after the battle was over with the Fire Force department and the combustion, which are those creatures that you call within the anime, like the people who burns up into flames are called combustions. And then Shinra Kusakabe comes in as the 3rd generation pyrotechnic user, and my gosh, he was so cool. He can shoot fire out of his freaking feet and out of his hands. Like, his specialty are his feet, and he loves to become a hero. Like, it's kind of like Midoriya in a sense. He just wants to be like the hero in the story of Fire Force, because within the episode, like, fast forward a bit, after he got recruited, after he went into the Fire Force department because he was a new soldier there, there was a flashback within the episode that it showed his flashbacks of himself as a little kid with his mother and his little brother Shouen, which I haven't seen, I think, but it was his bonding with his mother that made him grow to become a hero himself. And after that, in the episode, there was another combustion happening, and it was happening to the warehouse manager's wife that needed to be put out and prayed to the gods that she be sent to like the heavens of fire, I guess it's what they're calling. So with the characters in that first episode, there are some comedic scene. There was like that one scene where I think it was Mika, this girl right here, who is teasing the priest in there, the sister. Picture in front of my face of what she looks like. So this girl, Mika, I think it's Mika, I can't remember her name because I'm just waiting on the second episode now, and Dr. Stone episode 2 as well. So this girl teases this girl, and then their lieutenant gets angry and all that. So yeah, so the two only people within the group that don't have like a pyrotechnic ability are the captain and the sister herself, while the other two are the 2nd generation pyrotechnics, and Shinra is the only 3rd generation pyrotechnic user within the group of Fire Force, which is like the Blue Stripes group. So, in that same episode, they go to the warehouse where the other members of the Fire Force department do, like, taking out of the flames from the warehouse, and then the husband of the combusted warehouse manager's wife said to the sister that she needs to pray for her and say like she needs to be treated well, she needs to be safe and had to be given another life aside from being a combustion. So then the Blue Stripes go into the warehouse, and then even before something happens, the girl with the 2nd generation pyrotechnics she moves the fire out of her way, and it was so cool. Like, she like controls fire, and that's what I love about the element of fire, because for me, I am a huge fan when it comes to elemental fires. I am more on the element of fire than anything. So when Shinra Kusakabe and the other members of the Blue Stripes team encounters the the combusted wife, they had to face her off, and the captain, carrying around a battle axe, tried to distract her, along with the other girl and Shinra, facing her off, so that when it happens, Shinra will have the finishing move, finishing move to ending her life and then sending her to like the heavens and stuff, while the sister says her prayer. But within that episode, even before he attacks the combusted manager's wife, he sort of have a flashback of when his mother got combusted and turned into and burst into flames. Her entire body was in complete cover of the ember flares of the fire, and then the house that he and his mother and along with his little brother lived in got burned down, and then there was no signs of the little brother. They say that his burned to a crisp along with his mother, along with his mother, and once the Fire Force department saw that, they were helpfully attending to like Shinra's relatives and saying that they can't keep him because of the way he smiles. Like, they say it's a creepy smile, and that he was like the one responsible of the incident at his house, and he was called the devil. So he didn't want to be the devil. He didn't want anyone to prove him wrong. He didn't want anyone to prove that he was the devil and that he was the one behind the incident. It was the combustion's fault that his mother got combusted into flames and burnt to a crisp along with his little brother. So what ended up happening is that he was trained at the academy and got into as a new soldier of the Fire Force department for the Blue Stripes team. And after that flashback, he got knocked out. He got another flashback of his mother saying that, "Mom, I want to become a hero." And then his mother said, like, "Of course you will become a hero. Like, what else? I know that you'll be protecting me and your little brother." And then after that, the same incident happened with the flashback with the burning house down and burning into a crisp, and that everyone saw him with his really creepy smile, but it wasn't all that creepy. And with that, he showed his true potential and then got into the battle, and it was so good. And then the sister says her prayer for the combusted wife, and after that, Shinra hits his foot through the core, which was her heart, and then she was burnt away and fading to the ashes into the air, and ending the final line of the prayer. And I forgot what was the word of the final prayer. I can't remember, but still, it was like the last word of the prayer for the ending, and that everyone is all safe and sound. So yeah, that's just my episode review of the first episode of Fire Force. It was such a good start to an anime series that I just now got into, along with Dr. Stone, because every time I read like a new chapter of The Promised Neverland, there was always Dr. Stone as an anime recommended manga to be recommended to be read. So I'm so happy I got to watch Dr. Stone and Fire Force, and hopefully by Saturday, which is going to be in like the next 2 days from this kind of time, I will be watching the second episode of Fire Force and Dr. Stone. So thank you all so much for watching this episode review of the Fire Force, and I'm just so excited to just watch new anime within this month, because I've been dying to watch new anime, and I am now waiting for Haikyuu Season 4 and My Hero Academia Season 4, so that's going to be a good one. And if you want to become part of the Ranger Squad, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you get notified of every upload that I do. Don't forget to leave a like on this video and comment down below of what kind of anime suggestions or recommendations that you want me to watch. I know that there are a bunch of people saying that I want to watch that, like Cowboy Bebop, like the older generations of anime, because they were so good. But hopefully I will get to that soon and just wait on new anime because I am like an anime lover who just wants to watch like good anime, and I heard that there were a bunch of them, but I don't know if I had ever the time. I wanted to watch I know that people wanted to watch like Naruto because that's like the known, well, shonen anime, but I don't know. It depends on my type of way of how I like the genres and all that. So yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as for now, I'm headed out to my mission. Signing off.
I'm hoping what I said could make you change your